La 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 la. Lord, what a day. All right, I think everybody's here. Well, not everybody's here yet, I hope. I hope we get more than that. But welcome in, everybody. Friday night. Happy Friday. Welcome to the weekend. Hope everybody's having a good start to their weekend. And we're going to have a good time tonight. We're going to have fun. We're going to do lots of voting. Second day of round one. We have 16 more matchups tonight for you guys to vote on. Obviously, just like we always do, I'll bring the matchup up on the board. You guys can see it, and then I'll put the poll out there. You guys will have about 2.5 minutes to vote, and then we'll have our winners, and then we'll get ready and finish up the first round tonight and get ready for tomorrow night for the second round. 16 more matchups tomorrow night. So it's going to be a lot of fun. They're going to get harder and harder the closer and closer we get to our Final Four and championship matchup. But welcome in, everybody. Hope you all had a great week. It's Friday night. I'm a little sad. Melissa's leaving me tomorrow. She's going up to Maryland for the week for work. She'll be staying with our son, Walter, up there for the week, so I'm going to miss her. It's never the same when she's away. I'm sure that she feels the same when I'm away, but I'm never away, so we don't ever have to worry about that. Anyway, glad to have everybody here. We're going to have a good time tonight. Got a couple things I want to go over before we get started, of course. Don't forget, we're going to be live this weekend. Tomorrow, we're going to be right there. Animal Kingdom, there's the thumbnail. It's a really nice thumbnail. I thought that came out well. I don't know why the train's in there, but I thought the train was kind of cool, so I left it. There is a train technically over there. 7:45 a.m. It's going to be a bright and early stream, folks. We're going to go straight on in, and we're going to go right to the safari first, and then we'll try to hit some other stuff. It's going to be a fun time. So tomorrow, 7:45, please go out there. Actually, I would like all of you to do me a big favor right now. If you could, if one of my mods could share it in the chat, go over to tomorrow's stream and give us a like early. I want to see if we can get close to 50 likes for the start of that Animal Kingdom stream tomorrow at 7:45 a.m. So if you could take a second while we're doing all this mousekeeping stuff and go over there. Again, this is what the thumbnail looks like. Just go over there and give us a quick like for tomorrow morning. That would be a big help to us. Other than that, Saturday, Animal Kingdom. Sunday, it'll be just me. Again, we'll have an early morning stream. Those are the best. I know some people don't like the early morning streams. I'm sorry, but they're the best, most optimal streams that we can do. It helps us beat the traffic in the mornings because once 9, 10 a.m. rolls around, I-4 becomes extremely difficult for us to get up here. What takes 35 minutes early in the morning can take over an hour once 10 o'clock hits. So it's a big deal. But anyway, I appreciate that very much. Good to have everybody in here. Let's say hi to a few folks, everybody in the chat. Sparky Trains, thanks. Welcome in. He says, the madness continues. Yep, Kay will be welcome in. Jeannie's here. 52573. Kelsey Hanley. Iowa Disney Daddy is here. Yet it is. Welcome in. Debbie Anderson. Michelle Chamberlain and Joe Chamberlain. Welcome in. Hope the girls are doing well. Good to see you both. Victor and Janet are here. Monica Odiette. Heather Springer's here. What's up, Heather? Good to see you. Hi, Gregory, buddy. Good to see you. Get ready to vote. Michelle Martin. There's Melissa. Debbie Friedman's here. Debbie, good to see you. Sean Jackal Monkey. What up, G? G Wilson's here. Hydra Minion. Mark F. Stephanie Danielle. Who did I miss? Did I miss anyone? I did. Let me go back up for a minute. Wow, I missed a lot of folks. Hold on. This thing jumped on me. Let's see. Stephanie Danielle. Debbie Anderson. Dixie and Sparky, welcome in. Douglas Bailey. George Cook. Hey, George. Good to see you again. Kimberly Hazard. Penny Veal. Penny, I'm always going to get the last name wrong. I'm sorry. Douglas Bailey. Stacy Bailey. Joseph Dion's here. Mike Lapine is here. I think it jumped on me again. Tara Enders is here. Delilah Dolce, welcome in. Matt M, welcome in. Hey, Matt. Josh, R2D2. Animal Zone's here. Vicky All Smiles. Hey, Vicky, good to see you. In a restaurant, so can't hear, but I'll be voting. Good to see you, Vic. Hope you're doing well. Gail Whitworth's here. Will Lovins is here. Roberto Chapeco. I did miss you. Good to see you. Happiness is Homemade. Stephanie Jennifer's here. Hey, Jennifer, good to see you. Rob Fuzz, what's up, Rob? Good to see you. Who did I miss? I missed the most important human on the planet. I didn't miss myself. Let's see. I think that's everybody. Yeah, I think we're up to date, at least for those that are chatting. There's 58 of you in here, gang, but only 43 likes. Please hit that like button. We're going to start. Once I see the likes get to 50, I'm going to kind of manipulate you guys a little bit. There's Nicole, ready to defend Winnie the Pooh's honor. Kimberly Daniels, welcome in. Sony, welcome in. Sony 4K's here as well. So we're at 43 likes. Going to try to see if we can get to 50 before we get started. Lots of news from Disney. Lots of big stuff coming. Won't be long now. And Buzz Lightyear, April 8th. It's going to reopen. 43 likes. There's 44 likes. There we go. That's what I want to see. Did I miss anybody else in the chat? I don't think I did. 47 likes. There we go. All right. Well, we're going to get started. We're right there at 60. Almost at 50. Again, our goal tonight is 120 likes. I actually think we didn't hit it till after the stream ended yesterday, but I think we did actually hit 120 likes. So that's pretty cool. All right. Steve Stardio Studios. I thought I saw him. He is here. Welcome in, Steve. Good to see you. Everybody's saying hi. Everybody's saying hello to somebody else. All right. So again, it's the bottom, just to show you the bracket. This is the bracket. It's the bottom two brackets tonight. This side and this side tonight. We did the top. Bottom two brackets tonight. We've had 16 total matchups. Again, just like last night, I'll get the timer started. I've got the nickel ready. Timer's got to be 2 minutes. It's at the 2-minute mark. So again, I'll put the graphic up on the screen of the matchup. I will then put the matchup in the chat for the poll, and you guys are off and running. Making sure I didn't miss anyone in the chat that I don't think I did. All right, I don't think we did. Already 57 people here. That's good. All right, here we go. First matchup of the night. We're going to get right into this. I'll take all that out of there so there's no worrying. Hi all on phone. Let's have some fun. Yes, let's have some fun. There's your first matchup of the night. I think this is a toughie. WDW Railroad versus the Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, I get it. You know, the Guardians is one of the greatest rides, but there's something about the Railroad. So you guys got to vote. What's it going to be? Is it going to be Guardians or is it going to be the Railroad? Have at it. Let's get the voting started. Douglas Bailey, welcome in. Oh, appreciate that. Thank you, Animal Zone. All right, 2-minute warning is started. Guardians versus Railroad. Look, I get it. Keith, welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, you're not late, man. Doug's here. Zippity Doo Doug, our partner channel. Doug's going to be live tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for Coffee Talk. I love the Railroad. When the Railroad goes all the way around, it's one of my favorite things. And depending upon what they do, once Villains Lane opens, it could be even better. I do love the train. Oh yeah, Joe, absolutely, absolutely. Look, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I voted for Guardians of the Galaxy here, but the train is amazing. And if they ever come up with an idea like I had, you guys get a chance, go check out that video. If they ever do anything like I had suggested with the Railroad, it just takes it to another level. No, G. Wilson, there's not much to the Railroad right now, but I'm not looking at it as to how it is now. I'm looking at how we normally would see it. So Guardians versus the Railroad. And I get it. We got less than a minute, gang. I totally get it. Look, I voted for Guardians too, but the Railroad is amazing. I really like the Railroad. Oh, Sean, I totally get that. Alex Prince, welcome in. And that's the key. I mean, you know, I think all things being equal, most people are going to pick Guardians of the Galaxy. Absolutely. 30 seconds left. I think we know who's going to win, so I'm just going to kind of take it as what I know. Only 52 votes. Come on, gang. Let me see some more votes out there. We got 67 of you in here. It's a matter of sentimental value versus production value. Yeah, it really is. Yet it is. Welcome in. Greatest ride experience to exist in any amusement park versus a train. Well, again, Nicole, it's look at it like this, though. You're exactly right. But there's certain appeals to other people. Like, for instance, I agree with you. I think that Guardians of the Galaxy is the best ride. It's easily the best coaster at Walt Disney World. It could be the best ride at Walt Disney World. But I think Flight of Passage, Rise of the Resistance can give it a run for its money. It's very, the music. By the way, Guardians wins. What we get, 53 votes or was it 54? Let me see. What do we got? We got 53 votes. So that's our lowest total to start around is 53 votes. Hopefully that'll go up. I totally get it. Guardians, if Guardians doesn't have the music, the ride is still really cool, but it brings it down a level. That music for each ride really helps bring that ride to another level. But Guardians moves on, everybody. What? Sebastian the Crab, Jeanette, welcome in. Good to see you. Guardians it's a ton of fun. All right, next matchup. Here we go. Nicole, I'm sorry to do this to you. The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh versus Tower of Terror. The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh versus Tower of Terror. Who gets the win here? Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh versus the Tower of Terror. All right, gang, have at it. Get your votes in. Tower of Terror versus Winnie the Pooh. Chris Slemmer, welcome in, buddy. 2-minute warning has started. 2 minutes has started. Welcome in, everybody. Tower of Terror versus Winnie the Pooh. Who you voting for on this one? That's a good point. I don't know. Close. This is close right now. Only 45 votes, though. Come on, gang. I want to see more. Tower of Terror versus Winnie the Pooh. Who's going to get the win? 72 people in here, but I only see 48 votes. That means there's 20-something other people that could be voting right now. There we go. Now we're up to 50-something. Dan Monroe, welcome in. Never ridden Tower of Terror. I hate rides where you drop. Me too, Dan, for the most part. This vote is a joke. There will be just no Nicole's vote for Pooh. Oh my God, Tower has always been my favorite, but Pooh. That's the way they came. It was just the matchup. I knew that was going to upset you. It's close. It's really at 54 votes with 75 people. We need some more people to vote here, gang. We got less than a minute. We got to have more votes. There's like 23 other people that could be voting right now. Pooh, I am with Walt about Tower. Absolute Twilight Zone fan here, but can't handle drop rides. I'm not a big drop ride fan either. Allie French, welcome in. I've done it, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. I'm not. I'm really not. Sorry, but that one room in Pooh with the woozles is so cheaply done. Just flats. Yeah, I agree with that, Jeanette. That room could be better. Iowa Disney Dad, I totally get it. John DeBee, welcome in. Guys, 56 votes. We got less than 20 seconds. You got to get your votes in now. Keith. This is it. And that's it. Time is up. Tower of Terror gets the win. How many votes was it? 57 votes. That's a little bit better. Still our lowest number. Wow. Okay. Good job, everybody. Tower of Terror gets the win and moves on. Pooh is been poo-pooed out of the tournament. Huh, didn't know that, Allie. That's interesting. All right, so we got 2 rides down, two matchups down. That was close. Actually, that was closer than I thought it was going to be. I really thought Tower of Terror was going to win that hands down. What I'll say is this. When I look at rides, even if it's a ride I'm not a big fan of, how well done is the ride? Like, I don't like Tower of Terror. I don't like riding it. I don't like drop rides. They scare the hell out of me. Pardon my language. They just do. I've said this a million times. If Tower of Terror was just you go up, you go over, and you drop one time, I probably would do it more. But the fact that it's drop you, take you up, drop a little, go up again, drop a little, go up again, drop you a lot, go up again, and then drop you fully. That's my problem. It's too many. I mean, it's great for those that love it. I totally understand why they would love that. For me, I can't do that many drops. I just can't. One drop I probably can do. That many I can't. Pooh's been officially flushed. All right, here we go, gang. Funny, one of the first times I watched you were right. Yeah, it's true, Jeanette. Yeah, it was probably the stream for, it was probably the fundraiser for Pete. That was not a good day. I mean, it was a good day. We raised a lot of money for Pete back then, but no, I wasn't a fan of it. Objectively, Tower of Terror is a better ride, but I like Pooh. I think objectively, Alex, I would agree with that. All right, here we go. This next one, it is what it is. I think this is kind of a runaway, but we got to do it. Prince Charming's Regal Carousel versus Tron Light Cycle Run. I think this one's pretty easy, but you got to vote for them all. Got to vote for them all. There you go. Have at it, folks. Tron versus Prince Charming, Regal, Royal, whatever you want to call it, Carousel. I will start the clock right away. I think we know where this one's going to go, but we'll see. Yeah, see, I can't do it, Michelle. It's too many drops for me. I just can't do that. Nicole, you're funny. I get it. You know what? I'm the same way. I'm the same way about Haunted Mansion. I'm not objective about Haunted Mansion. But like I've said this. No, it's definitely going to be one-sided, Chris. Tron's going to win this easy. Actually, I'll mark it now. We already know who's going to win this one. I always say, look, there's the best ride at Walt Disney World, and there's my favorite ride at Walt Disney World. They're not the same. I think the best ride at Walt Disney World is Guardians of the Galaxy, or Rise of the Resistance, or maybe Flight of Passage. But my favorite ride is Haunted Mansion. It's just, they're not the same. Really, Jeanette, I didn't know that. That's interesting. I do think there's a classic charm to the Carousel, even if Tron is the better ride. Michelle Martin, I understand that. I really do. I get it. No, it's not a fair fight, Joe. But, you know, when you have the number 16 seed versus the number 1 seed in the NCAA March Madness tournament, you know, one time in the history of the entire tournament has a 16 seed beating a 1 seed. So that's kind of not fair either, but you still got to play the game. All right, 20 seconds left. Actually, I got to be honest, I think this is closer than I even imagined it. I would have thought this would have been like a 90-10. The fact that 31% of you voted for the Regal Carousel, that says something to me. Oh, you know what? That Tron vote, how many votes was there on Tron? I didn't see it. 57 votes. Oh, we got to get the votes up, gang. We got to get the votes up. We're not getting a lot of votes here tonight. That's our 3 lowest totals so far. Tron got the win. Tron's moving on. Oh, it went up to 62 votes. Oh, good. Okay. I'm glad I left the poll open a little bit longer. 62 votes. I'm sorry. 62 votes on that one. That's better. That's what I want to see. Both carousels were made by Philadelphia. Wow, Jen, I didn't know that. How about that? That's pretty cool. All right. So 3 matchups down. Here's our next matchup. This one is going to be... It's 2 Tomorrowland rides. Here we go. Astro Orbiter versus the PeopleMover. I think we know who's going to win this, but you never know. I know where Joe's voting. There we go. Astro Orbiter versus the PeopleMover. Where are we going on this one, gang? Have at it. Astro Orbiter versus the PeopleMover. 79 people in here, only 68 likes. Please hit that like button, gang. We're trying to get up to 100. I'd love to see us make it. 120, really. So let's hit that like button for me. Hey, Jason. Welcome in, Jason Thibodeau. Of all people to ask me about PeopleMover, come on now. I know where you're voting, Joe. I absolutely know where you're voting. Yeah, see, this is kind of what I thought was going to happen with Tron. Yeah, 94% of the people right now have picked PeopleMover. Not really. It's not really a surprise. Most of us in here really love PeopleMover. You know, 93%. This is the biggest defeat so far in the tournament. It's not even close. Stephanie Danielle, right? I know. Love the PeopleMover, says Animal Zone. I know this will be poorly received, but I don't like either one of these. Really, Io Disney Dad? I like PeopleMover. Here's what I'll say about the Astro Orbiter. Of all the rides like that, Astro, Dumbo, Magic Carpets, when we used to have Triceratops spin before it went away, Astro Orbiter is the most intense. It goes faster and it's high. It's high up. So there is a certain level of intensity to the Astro Orbiter that you don't get with the other ones. So I could see why people would find this a little bit more of a ride than others. But, you know, when you're going up against the PeopleMover, which is, you know, highly popular, especially in this community, it's going to be hard to beat that. Well, I don't have to worry about that Hydra Minion. I'm very short, so. All right, 10 seconds left. PeopleMover's going to get the win with 63 votes. Maybe. Might be more. Yeah, okay, good. Good job, everybody. How many votes did we get on that one? 63 votes. Not too bad. Let's keep getting those votes up, gang. All right, so PeopleMover moves on. Good job, everyone. All right, so this next one is going to be, I think this will probably be, I don't know if this will be close or not. I don't even know. Every time I think a blowout's going to happen, it's close. Every time I think it's going to be close, it's a blowout. I can't get it right. During fireworks is a bucket list to do at Magic Kingdom. I agree with that, Keith. I agree with that. So is Big Thunder. Next matchup. Dumbo versus Reflections of China. Dumbo versus Reflections of China. I get it. Two totally different things, but they're going up against each other. Dumbo versus Reflections of China. There you go. Have at it, gang. I actually think that Reflections of China show is a good show. I really do. Voting has started, and right now, Dumbo's got a huge lead. So is anybody out there, when was the last time somebody saw Reflections of China? How long has it been? It's been years. And I'm not kidding you. It has been years since I've seen Reflections of China. I can't remember the last time we saw it. And it's really not a bad show. I haven't seen it in forever. Pirate Novelist, welcome in. Well, Pirate Novelist, have a good time tonight. I hope it's fun stuff. Yeah, Circle Vision isn't the best, Melissa. Was it last year we went and saw it? I don't even remember that. Delilah, if you get a chance, you should go see it. It's a good show. It's not a bad show. All right, guys. Less than a minute, gang. 65 votes, 80 people watching. The likes are at 70. Come on, gang. We got to make it to 120 likes tonight. We need 50 more likes. Hit that like button for me. Yeah, it's been a while. Mark Voss, welcome in. Yeah, it's been a while for us too. It has definitely been a while. I can't remember the last time we saw it. And everybody's saying that. Everybody's saying it's been years. It's been forever since you've seen it. And that's kind of how we are too. We're the same way. Part of it is we just don't remember. And part of it is it wasn't great enough to be like, oh my gosh, we got to go back. Like the old Circle of Life show. The old Circle of Life show over in Epcot. before you go down to Living with the Land or over by Garden Grove. We actually liked that show. We went and saw that several times. All right, voting is done. Dumbo gets the win. Total of 68 votes. Much better. Good job, gang. We're going up. The votes are going up. All right, 3 more matchups in this bracket, and then we'll move on to the final bracket. 3 more matchups. This next matchup, I think, is an interesting one. Scott Rowe, welcome in. Going in August. I'll try to see it then. Yeah, Delilah, please do. Yeah, Joe, I'll be more than happy to go over and see Reflections of China with you guys. Walt's trying to get us excited. Yes, Jeanette, you're right. They were. Easton Paul Morris, welcome in. You are back. Welcome in, Easton. Dean at the live place, welcome in. Good to see you. Tara Enders, welcome. Never saw Reflections of China. Go see it. I'm telling you guys. Just go see it. You might like it, you might not, but at least you can say you did it. The likes are going up, gang. 74 likes, 84 of you in here. Next matchup. Here we go. I think this is an interesting matchup. We have the New Villains Show versus Spaceship Earth. Sorry, gang. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get the poll to go. There you go. All right, there's your poll. Villains Unfairly Ever After. I had to abbreviate it. Or are we going to do Spaceship Earth? Who's your vote on this one? I don't think this one's going to be close, but I could be totally wrong. Gloria Thibodeau, welcome in. I could be totally wrong. It's not a ride, Chris. It's a show. Nice, G. Wilson. Nice. That'll be fun. Spaceship Earth versus the Disney Villains Unfairly Ever After. This is no contest for me. Spaceship Earth wins. The Unfairly Ever After Disney Villain Show, aesthetically, I think it's wonderful. Aesthetically, I love it. I love all the colors. I love all the video stuff they do on the screens. That's all great. The show itself is okay. It's the same 3 villains every single time. I wish they had several different options. I might go one time and it'd be them 3. I might go another time. It might be 2 different ones. That's Spaceship Ears, welcome in. That's how I really wish they did it that way. But hey, it is what it is. I would agree, Sean. That's a must ride every time. I love the idea of Spaceship Earth, but it needs a refurb. I voted for it anyway, as the show is clearly temporary. You really think so, Jeanette? I don't know. I think the only thing about Spaceship Earth that I feel would need a refurb is the track, ride, and vehicle you're in. The sets themselves, I actually really like the sets. I don't want the sets changed. I really don't. I like the sets. If you want to spruce them up just a tiny bit, maybe make the lighting in there a little bit better, okay. But for the most part, I hope they don't change it. And there it is. Time is up. Spaceship Earth gets the win and is moving on, gang. Moving on. And that was 70 votes. Good job, gang. Good golly of Miss Molly. All right, next matchup. This is going to be... I keep saying this. I know, gang. Just hang with me. Taylor's World, welcome in. Dean says, I do something fun with the top. Feel like there's opportunity there. Yeah, I guess they could do more with the top. I agree. Spaceship Earth needs a major update, in my opinion. I do wish for the Villains Show they did more options, like you said. I get it. You know, I don't know. Some things, I just don't want some things touched. And I like Spaceship Earth the way it is. I don't know. I like the scenes. I think the scenes are done well. It really, you know, talk about communication over the years. I think it does a really good job with it. I love the scene with the Sistine Chapel, Michelangelo doing the Sistine Chapel. That's my favorite. It's 2 seconds, and it's my favorite scene in the whole ride. Ace Hunter, welcome in. They could do something with the descending part of Spaceship. Yeah. Yes, that's another area where they could do something a little bit different. Okay, next ride. This is going to be the close one. You got Kali River Rapids versus Mission Space. I think this could be close. I really do. Kali River Rapids versus Mission Space. How we doing on this one, gang? I can't wait to see how the voting goes on this one. Kali River Rapids versus Mission Space. Let's see how the voting goes on this one. 49 people voting so far. 94 in here. 82 likes, gang. We almost got 100 people watching, but only 82 likes. Please hit that like button. Our goal tonight is 120 likes. We're getting there. Diana, welcome in. I wrote both of these last week. Hadn't done either in years. Nice, Jeanette. I'm glad. I'm not a fan of Mission Space at all. I've done it a couple times. I'm not a big fan of it. I would agree that I think Kali River Rapids could be a very good ride if it was longer. It's way too short. Yeah, what's the least worst? That's right, Alex. I like that Mission Space Orange is as close to being in space as you can get on Earth. See, I won't ride the intense one. Vicky, I'm sorry. There you go, gang. Got about 30 seconds left. Kali River Rapids versus Mission Space. It looks like Kali's going to win, but we're not done yet. I voted for Kali River Rapids. I'm not a fan of Mission Space at all. Less than 20 seconds, gang. It looks like the River Rapids. You spin the wrong way on Kali and you get hammered by what? That's true, Joe. Spaceship Earth. Hey, well, let me see. Hold on one second. I'm going to read what he says here. And the winner is Mission Space. Kidding. Kali Rivers gets the win. And it was 75 votes. Good job, everybody. All right, one more matchup on this bracket. One more matchup. Spaceship is the original planned space pavilion would have been a rotating double-decker circle vision. Beats the current one. Huh, how about that? Didn't know that. Kali River Rapids is one of those where you're either going to get one of two things. There is no in-between. You either get really wet or you don't get wet at all. I've been on it when I've gotten soaked. And I've been on it when I didn't get a drop. I've never seen it where I'm a little wet, but not too wet. No, it's never happened for me. All right, Kali River is moving on. Mission Space is done. All right, last matchup in this bracket. This should be not too much of a matchup, but here we go. The American Adventure versus Slinky Dog Dash. Let me get the matchup up. And there you go. All right, gang, have at it. Who's it going to be on this one? Slinky Dog or the American Adventure? Personally, I got to tell you, I love both of these. I love the American Adventure. We did it not too long ago with Joe and Michelle. I love this. I love that attraction. I love that show. I think it's amazing. It's sad at times. It tells the whole story of the United States. I love it. But Slinky Dog is amazing. I love Slinky Dog Dash. It's such a great coaster. Nice, Mark. I'm glad. I hope you had a good time, buddy. Good. Jeanette, I'm so glad you're doing those kinds of things. Keep doing them. Do those ones you haven't done in a while. I love it too, Joe. I'm with you, man. I got to admit, I voted for Slinky Dog on this one as well, but it wasn't easy. I really enjoy the American Adventure. I think this show I think it's wonderful. I really do. I love American history too. That's part of it. The restraint on Slinky Dog physically hurts me, but it still easily takes the cake on. Yeah, I think so too, Nicole. This is a good one. Yeah, the two brothers part. I agree. Dean, I agree. That's the sad part of it. I don't know which one to vote for because I love them both. I guess I got to go with USA. Hey, I totally get it, Diana. Good, Jeanette. I'm glad you did the off the beaten path stuff. Good job. I agree, Debbie. The music is wonderful in there. All right, gang. We got about 20 seconds left. Look like Slink's going to move on. And there it is. Time is up. So Slinky Dog Dash moves on. And we got how many votes on that one? We got 77 votes. Good job, everybody. Good job, gang. All right. That is the end of that bracket. We are now moving on to the bottom right bracket. That's the one right down here. We've got 8 more matchups to go, gang. 8 more matchups to go. So get ready. Get your voting finger ready to go. And let's get started. Here's our next matchup. Alien Swirling Saucers versus the Haunted Mansion. And I'm not going to do the acronym. There it is. Have at it. Cast your votes. Is it going to be the Haunted Mansion or is it going to be the upset of the year and Alien Swirling Saucers gets the win? Who's it going to be, gang? Somebody actually voted for Alien Swirling Saucers. That is so funny. I think it's great. Don't get me wrong. Good for you. This will be a runaway. It should be, Dean. They certainly did, Joe. They certainly drew the short straw here. 85 likes, gang. We still got, what, 35 likes to go. Scott Rowe, you know what? If somebody voted, if you like Saucers better, I totally get it. You vote your way. Saucers gets half its riders just using up Lightning Lane to book another better ride faster. Mark. Oh, I get it. 72 votes, though. I love seeing all the voting. 85 likes. Come on, gang. Let's get those likes up for me. All right, less than a minute to go. Haunted Mansion is got a runaway right now. The Baymax version in Tokyo would have gotten more votes. Maybe. Might have. Otney, welcome in. Tina Marie, welcome in, dear. Tina, you're funny. You guys are funny. Some of these rides just get the unlucky pick of having to go up against some of these juggernauts. It is what it is. No, I don't, Mark. I've been on the one in Disneyland, the Mater one. It's a fun ride, but I don't think it really compares. I would pick Mater over this. All right, Haunted Mansion gets the win. Easily gets the win. And we had how many votes on that one? 77 votes. Good job, gang. Good job. All right, next matchup. Here we go. Vera Mike's welcome in. Good to see you, man. Didn't I just do that one? I just did that one, didn't I? Did I have it in there twice? Sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry, gang. I'm trying to get this right. Okay, here we go. Next matchup. The Gorilla Falls Exploration and the Maharaja Jungle Trek. Kind of both trails versus the Jungle Cruise. I put the trails together. Versus the Jungle Cruise. There you go. Have at it. Let's get those votes going. Actually, we'll be doing both of those trails tomorrow. the Animal Kingdom trails, the Maharaja Jungle Trek, and the Gorilla Falls exploration. We'll be doing them tomorrow. AB, welcome in. All right, get your votes in. Get your votes in. I think this is going to be another one of those laughers. But we'll see. You know, I really enjoy, I like the trails. I do. I think they're really cool. Have a lot of cool animals on there. Love seeing the tigers. Love seeing the gorillas. But it's hard when you're going up against a classic like Jungle Cruise. It's so hard to win on one like this. You know, it just is. It's extremely hard. Well, I could watch the gorillas all day. Me too, Stephanie. They're a lot of fun. They let Gregory drive the boat on Jingle Cruise. Did they really, Heather? That's amazing. I'm jealous. That's awesome. Animal Zone, I get that. But I think, Puddin', welcome in. I don't know. I like the trails. I think the trails are a lot of fun. Jeanette, are you giving away a secret there? Jeanette says, I absolutely love them, talking about the trails. When I lived there, I'd walk them every day after work. Never again. Oh, that's so funny. What did Mark say? Mark, did I miss what you said? What did you say about the trails? Mark said something, but I missed it. I wish you could highlight a person and their comments. Anyway, there it is. Time is up. Jungle Cruise gets the win. Not as many votes on this one, but Jungle Cruise gets the win. 74 votes. Keep voting, gang. Keep voting. All right, here we go. Next matchup. This is an... I'll message you, Walt. Not quite, but sort of. I got you. Yeah, Jeanette, absolutely. Yeah, send a message. I'd love to hear from you. That must be Jerry of Insurance, Maryland. Everybody be on your good best behavior, please. That's Melissa's boss in the chat. Welcome in, Jerry and Nancy. Good to see you guys. 2 factors that can make or break Jungle Cruise: the skipper and the other people on the boat. You know what, Diana? I got to be honest. That's absolutely true. Because I've been on boats with some of the best skippers out there. And I look around and the people just don't get it. They just don't get it. And I'm thinking to myself, lighten up. You're at Disney. It's supposed to be funny. Go to the store and buy a sense of humor. It's not expensive. Anyway. Heather's on puppy duty. That's right. Good for you. All right, here we go. Next matchup. I'm really killing myself on this next matchup because I love both of these. The Kilimanjaro Safaris versus the Hall of Presidents. Melissa needs a pay raise. Puddin', you're funny. There it is, guys. The Safaris versus the Hall of Presidents. I find this exceedingly hard for me. I love the Hall of Presidents. I think it's one of the most underrated attractions in the entire park. I don't care what your political affiliation is. You gotta love the office of the President of the United States. It's hard. It's not a job I would ever want because you're never going to make everybody happy. People are always criticizing you, are always holding you under a magnifying glass. But the presidency has been so... I just love it. I love that. I love that. Love that attraction. Oh, Alex, yeah, I totally get it. Look, if I went to Canada and they had a Hall of Prime Ministers for Canada, I'm not going. I don't care. So I totally get it. Yeah, I totally get it. It's definitely a patriotic thing. You know, it's for people of the United States. You know, if you're interested to learn about it, but I'm not interested. You know, in other countries, I couldn't care less. So I totally get it. And LaBelle, welcome in. Good to see you. Walking Beyond Borders, welcome in as well. We made it. Excited for Mouse Man. Well, good to have you here. I love the part where they introduce all the presidents. Me too, Diana. I think that's awesome. Looks like the Safari's going to win. I'm not surprised by that. You know, I totally get it. But I do love Hall of Presidents. I just think it's wonderful. It's totally wonderful. I love the Hall, but Safari wins. The lobby at the Hall is beautiful. Only presidential seal in existence. Other than where the President of the United States is. I agree. Yes, Vera Mike, that's a very good point. You're right. The Oval Office has it, and that place has it, and that's it. 82 votes. Great job, gang. Was it 82? Yep. That's wonderful. Good job. 5 more matchups. 5 more. Oh, I like this next matchup. I don't think it'll be close, but I like this next matchup. You got Big Thunder Mountain Railroad versus Test Track. Big Thunder Mountain versus Test Track, if I could say it. Who's it going to be? Big Thunder versus Test Track. Who's going to get the win on this one? Guys, we're at 93 likes. We're getting closer and closer to that 100 mark. 120 is the goal. But we can't get to 120 until we get to 100. So keep hitting that like button for me. I think this is a tough one for a lot of people, Dean. I don't think it's tough for me. Big Thunder is one of my favorite coasters in all of Walt Disney World. I think Test Track is okay. I'm not the biggest fan of Test Track. The original version with the crash test dummies was my favorite, but even that one I wasn't the biggest fan of. The second version I hated. This new version is meh. It's okay. I don't love it. I get it, Vera Mikes. I totally understand. Jerry, Nancy, I agree. I think that's kind of what I was just saying. I think Test Track does have an identity crisis. They should have kept it. Is that where... what was the name of the ride? What was the name of the ride that was there before Test Track? They should have kept it that. Yeah, I'm sure Pete did say that. He loves Big Thunder. I love Big Thunder Mountain Railroad too. It's one of my favorite coasters. Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of Test Track. On this one, this one's hard. I want to vote Big Thunder because it's a classic, but I can't ride it anymore. Oh, Vicky, I'm sorry. You know what, Vicky, though? With the new track, it might be smoother. It might be smoother. You might be able to ride it with the new track. All right, looks like Big Thunder is going to be moving on. Test Track's going to go down. World of Motion. Thank you, Vero Mikes. I couldn't remember. All right, there it is. Clock time is up. And we are looking at how many votes? 81 votes. Votes are going up, gang. Good job. One less than last time, but it was still good. All right, here we go. Next matchup. I like this matchup. I don't think it'll be close, but I do like the matchup. Matt, Simba 2. What's up, Matt? I haven't seen you in forever. Good to see you. You like the new Test Track. See, I think it's okay. I don't love it. Here we go. Next matchup. I like this matchup. Runaway Railway versus the Seas with Nemo. Runaway Railway versus The Seas with Nemo. Who's it going to be, gang? Runaway Railway versus The Seas with Nemo and Friends. I like both of these rides. I actually think The Seas with Nemo and Friends is cute. I think it's really cute. Pirate Novelist, I think this is a good matchup too. 101 of you in here. We're still at 95 likes. We even got a dislike. Wonderful. I love seeing the dislikes. Yes, Jeanette, I agree. Nothing can stop us now. We need 5 likes to get to 100. Don't let me down this time. Because if you do, I'm going to keep going in rhymes. We actually only go on The Seas with Nemo because doesn't it end in the aquarium? Yes, it does end in the aquarium. Absolutely. A Little Mermaid Nemo crossover. Scott, that's a good idea. All right, so right now, Railway's got a huge lead on this one. I think it's going to win. We got about 40 seconds left. As much as I like Runaway Railway, and I do, I like it a lot. I still wish we still had the great movie ride. But, you know, Jerry was talking earlier about Test Track having an identity crisis. Hollywood Studios has an identity crisis. It's not even a studios anymore. You got to change the name of the park. Yeah, me too, Keith. Me too. Dark and best air condition. Yeah, that's true too, Walking Beyond Borders. All right, we're about done here. Here it comes. There it is. Time's up. Runaway Railway moves on. We got 78 votes? All right, votes are going down a little bit. That's all right, though. 3 more matchups, gang. 3 more. We're almost done for the night. Runaway Railway is one of my faves. The sets are incredible. All right, here comes another good matchup. I think this one's 100% that park is a hot mess. I think it is, Michelle. I don't know what the identity of Hollywood Studios is anymore. Really, Pirate Novelist. I just think it's a jumbled mess. There's no synergy to that park at all. All right, here we go. Next matchup. Peter Pan's Flight versus Journey of the Little Mermaid. Again, I think this is actually a really close matchup. I think this is a close matchup. I like both of these rides. I really do. And I think what makes Peter Pan so unique is the fact that you're up above everything. Everything, all the animatronics and all the sets and everything are below you. It's like you're flying in the ship. I get that. I love that about it. But it's way too short. It's done way too quickly. Little Mermaid is a very long ride. I like, not long, but it's longer than Peter Pan's Flight, and I actually really enjoy it. The animatronics are great. I like the different sets in there. I think Alex, I would say I think Mermaid's a little bit longer than Peter Pan's Flight, but both of them are great. I get it. You know, right now Peter Pan's Flight's got a huge lead on this, and I get you. I voted for Little Mermaid. I think if you think about the ride overall, I think it's a better ride. The animatronics are better. The music's good. I like it a lot. And I really like Peter Pan's Flight. Don't get me wrong. I really do. Peter Pan's Queue is better than the ride for me. I love all the interactive stuff. I would agree with that, Nicole. I think there's a lot to be said for that. Matt, that animatronic is impressive. I'm in one of these rides, so yeah, that's true. You are, Sebastian. All right, so it looks like Pan is moving on. And I don't have any problem with that. I totally get it. Good ride. Nostalgic. I love the fact that you're above everything. 80 votes. Good job, gang. Two more matchups. Here we go. I'm interested to see how this next matchup goes. I don't know how you guys are going to vote. Peter Pan having a 45-minute wait to an hour wait every day, open to close as well. I know, Keith, I'm with you 100%. And on the flip side of it, Little Mermaid, you guys see it every week when we go to the park. Like 5-minute wait, 10-minute wait. There's never a wait for that ride. I think part of it is because it's tucked back in that corner back there, but very, very seldom is there a wait. All right, here we go. Next matchup. I think this is an interesting matchup. The Enchanted Tales with Belle versus Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Enchanted Tales with Belle versus Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Now, here's what I'll say. I think that Enchanted Tales with Belle has one of the best special effects of any attraction on property. When you're in Maurice's cottage and they do the magic mirror and turn that into a portal to go into the Beast Castle, it's one of the neatest effects of any attraction or ride at Walt Disney World. They hit a home run with that. It is the neatest thing how they do that, and then you go into his castle. I love that part of the attraction. Now, the rest of the show is definitely catered to the little ones. I get it. But, you know, what is it? The armoire or whatever, the cabinet, she's great. Lumiere inside is fantastic too. I think there's some really good aspects to that. Never seen Enchanted Tales, but I can't vote for Tiana because I love Splash. I get it, Vicky. Vicky, I think you should do Enchanted Tales with Belle next time you're there. You can sit in the back. You don't have to be part of the show. I think it's cute. It's definitely catered to the little ones. I get it. But there's some really cool aspects to that. I agree, and Tiana's has more broken effects every time I ride it. So I'm so disappointed. Me too, Jeanette. Me too. I think that's just one of the coolest effects that they do, or at Disney. I just think it's really, really neat. The whole attraction, the whole experience itself, it's mediocre, because again, it's made for the little ones. You're supposed to surprise Belle when she comes in, and there's like a little story they tell of her story, and everybody's involved, and it's cute in that respect. Yeah, that's right. Melissa was in the show last time we went. It was neat. She didn't want to be, but she was in it. All right, that's it. There we go. So Tiana's moves on. Let me stop the voting. Oh, we only got 74 votes on that one. Votes are down. Hold on, gang. I'm sorry. Everything's freezing on me here for a second. I got to make sure nothing's... There we go. 74 votes. All right, last one of the night. This is it. Last one, gang. Let me get everybody ready to go. We got one more matchup to get through, and then we're done for the night. And I actually think this is going to be a blowout, but it might not be. Indiana Jones Stunt Show versus Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Whoop, sorry, I'm getting it together here, gang. If I could spell. Mine Train versus the Stunt Show. Who you got? Lots of people love the Stunt Show. Lots of people love the Mine Train. Who's it going to be for you guys? Seven Dwarfs Mine Train versus the Indiana Jones Stunt Show. Who's going to get the win? Nice, Matt. So personally, for me, I would say it's Seven Dwarfs. That was my pick. I've said this for a while now. I think the Indiana Jones show has worn out its welcome. It's a gigantic footprint. I still think that's where they should have put Monsters Incorporated land. They could have, because if you guys remember, and I'm going to pat myself on the back, I said this from the beginning. I said they should have put Monsters Inc. there, taken all of Indiana Jones in that entire massive footprint, and then extended it into the parking lot a little bit. Take some of the parking lot away to make it a bigger land. Now, they've kind of done that, but they did it at Muppet Vision. They did the Muppet Vision area. That whole Muppets courtyard is gone. They extended into the parking lot just like I thought they would. But I just wish it was over at Indiana Jones. Look, I get it. It's a giant people eater. It's going to take hundreds of people out of the park and into a show for a period of time. I understand that. But it's time. This is not a studio anymore. It's really not. And that's supposed to be a behind-the-scenes type thing. It doesn't fit with whatever the identity of that park is anymore. It's time to go. It just is. They could put a massive land in there. They really could. And I think they're missing the boat on that. All right, 78 likes, Seven Dwarfs gets the win. Kind of figured it would. 78, right? 78 votes. Good job, everybody. I do. I just thought that they should have got rid of Indiana Jones a long time ago. I don't dislike it, but it's time. Indiana Jones show is so one theme with the old studios branding that it is out of place, Nicole. It absolutely is. That's not what the park is about anymore. There's literally nothing left that I can think of off the top of my head that is studios related at that park other than Indiana Jones Stunt Show. Nothing else in that park is studios related. No more backlot tour, no more behind the scenes, this, that, or the other. Nothing in that park is studios. So I don't even know why they call it Hollywood Studios anymore. Just change the name. But Indiana Jones is only good for getting out of the sun. That show is 20 years past its first. I hate, and now, and I'll be honest with you guys, you heard it here first. I really think Indiana Jones is going to go away. I think the stunt show is going to go away. I do. And you might hear something at D23 or right after it. Because now that you have Indiana Jones coming over at Animal Kingdom, you don't need an Indiana Jones over there and an Indiana Jones over here. You don't. I don't think you need it. So I think, if not this year, with the next D23, there'll be some kind of major announcement of something replacing Indiana Jones over at Hollywood Studios. I really think they will. I think that will go away. I do. I think it will. Anyway, gang, I hope you all enjoyed tonight. We are done. We have now gone from 64 rides and attractions. We're now down to 32. We'll have 16 more matchups tomorrow night. I think it's going to be tomorrow night. Stay with me on that. Mason's working tomorrow night, and he kind of hinted that he would like me to come by, and he works in the evenings. So we might push this back to Sunday, but I'll just keep an eye on the thumbnails. We'll see. I think so too, Jeanette. I really think it's going. I just think it's going to go away. I just do. I think it's time. It's well past. Anyway, all right, gang. Look for the thumbnail is already out. Look, I asked this earlier. If you guys could do me a big favor before you head out. There's right here is the thumbnail for tomorrow's Animal Kingdom early morning stream. We're going to be going live at 7:45 a.m. If you could, mods, one of my mods, please share out the link for tomorrow morning. If you could just go over to there and just give us a quick like to get the stream ready for tomorrow, I'd appreciate it. I agree, Nicole. That's a very good point. And I love Star Tours, but I would agree with you. But guys, if you could, if one of you, please go over. There's the link. Heather just shared it. Just go over to that stream. Just give us a like for tomorrow. 77 of you in here right now. If even half of you went over there and gave us likes, we'd have almost 50 likes, if not 50, for tomorrow's stream. That would be a big help. And it would be a personal favor to me. I'd appreciate that. Anyway, until then, we'll be live tomorrow morning, guys. Probably tomorrow night with this second round matchups. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm enjoying bringing it to you. And until next time, hope you all have a great night. Take care of yourselves and each other. Everybody, safe travels to Melissa. Hearts in the chat. Let her know you're thinking about her as she travels up to Maryland tomorrow. Take care of yourselves and each other, gang. Have a good night. Bye.